We got a big event coming up here in a not too distant future. It's the Grilling on Main barbecue competition and a festival going on in downtown Minden. We have a couple of gentlemen this morning who are really involved in putting this program on. They had a first one last summer, really took off, and this year it's bigger and better, as they say. Terry T.G. Gardner is in with us this morning, and local businessman Tommy Adams is with us. Thomas, good morning. T.G., good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
Thanks for being in here this morning. Terry, we'll start with you. Let's talk about when it's going to be, where it's going to be, and how it's going to be a little different this year.
Grilling on Main is going to be next Friday and Saturday, June the 9th and 10th. It's going to be on our historic brick streets in downtown Minden. It's going to be really huge this year. Thomas has put together a cornhole tournament on Friday night. We're going to have a firework display Friday night at 9 o'clock. We're going to have a beer garden, so while people are playing cornhole, they can have an adult beverage if they'd like to. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have a nighttime vendors market this year set up where the marquee is in the downtown Minden parking lot next to the historic ash tree. City of Minden and Main Street we've all done a phenomenal job this year putting this event together. Saturday, we're going to cap it off with our grilling people coming to grill. They're coming from all around the area. We're going to have up to 50 vendors cooking pork butt roast to give away as a tasting, and we're going to have ribs, chicken, and brisket for judging. We're going to have $5,500 in cash prizes. But I'm going to let Thomas talk a little bit about the cornhole tournament.
All right, Thomas, this is something new this year. Tell us about how that works.
We're taking up to 50 teams. At every event that I'm at, it seems like somebody's got a cornhole board out playing, so we figured we might ought to monopolize on that. First place is going to pay $500. We'll pay all the way out to fourth place. I need to give a shout out to our title sponsor for the cornhole tournaments, GBT Bank. Our title sponsor for our grilling is MBL Bank. And we just have tons of other sponsors, Minden Medical, Tourism, Minden's Finest Storage, Horseshoe Dental, James and Lyda Madden. I mean, there's countless people. I mean, people have just kind of come out in droves to sponsor this event, and it's super exciting. I mean, we're trying to make this the biggest thing going in Minden.
Whereabouts in downtown will the actual tournament be held?
The cornhole tournament will actually be on Pearl Street.
Okay.
But the grilling competition will be from one end of Main Street to the other. So also keep in mind that Main Street will be closed from 5 a.m. June 9th until about 7 o'clock in the afternoon or evening June 10th. So it may inconvenience some people, but trust me, it's worth it.
Well, that's one thing this year. You're going to start a little earlier. You're going to close things down. Last year, I think you closed them down Saturday morning, but this time you're going to go 24 hours earlier. Correct. Because these guys, if you're in a barbecue competition, they're pretty serious about what they do.
Correct.
And they're going to need a lot of time to get ready.
Absolutely. And with our streets being closed, our merchants are really excited about this. They're going to have a lot of foot traffic. Mm-hmm. We're going to have a lot of out-of-towners. All of our antique stores will be open. Roma's will be open. Habacu's will be open. Go Fresh is going to be open. So all of our downtown restaurants will be open. It's going to be a big event for downtown Minden on Friday and Saturday for the city.
What was behind the decision to do it extra this year? Was just because last year's response, did it kind of catch you off guard that it would catch on as quick as it did, or how did all that work?
Friday night just turned out to be an amazing gathering. Tons of people downtown, and we didn't expect that, so we didn't really plan anything for Friday night. And then when we saw that, we were like, man, we're crazy if we don't get something together for Friday night.
The folks that were there last year, these folks, they do this a lot. They compete in barbecue competitions, probably all over the area and all over the country. What was their response? Was it positive. They're coming back, those that were here last year, and going to tell a buddy. And is it, you looking for more competitors?
Man, everybody that we talked to, and we went around, I know I went around and individually talked to every single person that came.
Because it was a learning experience.
Right.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we had people from Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, and everybody seemed to be thoroughly excited and said they were coming back. I mean, we're even expecting more with just for the good turnout that we had last year.
$5,000, you said, in cash prizes will be awarded. So
$5,500.
wow, just bigger than the last time I heard. Is the money's going up here?
The money's going up. One of the main things they asked for this year was last year, after being up all night long and doing the cooking, the main thing they asked for was coffee. So,
Yeah.
Mickey's Coffee Service has donated coffee, so we'll have plenty of coffee for everybody. And tourism has done
Right.
a great job for us. If you want a poster in your business to advertise it, call 377-2144 and ask for Becky White. She's our director, and she will run you a poster out there. The board has done a phenomenal job.
Is there a deadline to enter the barbecue competition?
When we reach up to 50, we'll cut it off then. We're approaching that now. So
Wow.
call 377-2144, or you can call myself at 453-9440, or Thomas Adams. You can stop by his barbershop downtown, or you can call Thomas on his cell phone at 268-8964. 268-8964. That's for cornhole or grilling. The young people are going to come out for that. So even if you don't play in the cornhole tournament, come out and watch. We're going to have Kerry Easley's going to have his band out that night, so we'll have a band on stage all night Friday night, as well as the fireworks starting at 9 o'clock, sponsored by Horseshoe Dental. A lot of good sponsors this year. Elm Street Dental is one of our key sponsors as well, and we talked about Minden Medical Center and some of the others.
All right. Sounds like you're going to be booked up by the time the competition starts, which is a sanctioned event. This is a Barbecue Competition Association. I believe they call
Correct.
it. Yeah.
It's sanctioned by the BCA.
So I would give you some advice if you're going to stay out of their way while they're cooking, because they're probably not going to tell you their secrets. So.
Right, and when everybody comes to town, they will register at the Civic Center and sign up there. All the judging will be at the Civic Center. We've moved over there this year because we're going to have 60 judges with 50 contestants. You need a lot of room to judge
true.
this.
And I imagine you'll be smelling a lot of good barbecue cooking about probably middle of the day Friday morning, and it'll continue on through. So that alone will probably get folks downtown.
If you're hungry, show up.
Exactly. As you mentioned, a lot of the merchants will be offering special stuff downtown as well. Grilling on Main, a barbecue competition and festival as well, June 9th and 10th in downtown Minden. Our guests this morning, Terry Gardner and Tommy Adams. Thanks, guys, for stopping in, and best of luck with this second annual event.
Thanks, Jesse.
Appreciate it.